What's up, guys? You're watching Boy TV, and we are back with another reaction. Today we'll be reacting to When the Music's Over, live at the Bowl 68 by The Doors. This was suggested by a patron, so you know I had to check it out. If you are a returning viewer to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps out the channel a ton. There are 100,000 of you guys that watch my videos and return to my videos, but over 85% of you guys are not subscribed. I know it can be easy to forget because my videos just pop up. I do the same thing sometimes. If this is your first time to the channel, I am new to the rock genre, exploring the mini classic rabbit holes, having a blast. If you want to join me on that journey, take a second to scroll down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss a video when I post. It helps out the channel tremendously. And if you guys are interested in exclusive content or you want to ensure that I react to your suggestion, definitely consider checking out the Patreon. The link will be in the description. I have tons of reactions to classic songs that got blocked here from YouTube, songs that I know you guys would enjoy. That being said, let's get right into this video.
When the music's over, when the music's over, yeah. When the music's over, turn out the light, turn out the light, turn out the light. When the music's over, when the music's over, when the music's over, turn out the light, turn out the light, turn out the light. What the music is your special friend. Ain't on fire, it is intense. Music is your only friend. Until the end, until the end. Cancel my subscription to the resurrection. Send my credentials to the house of detention. I got some friends inside. The face in the mirror won't stop. The girl in the window won't drop. A feast of friends, alive she cried, waiting for me outside. Before I sank into the big sleep, I want to hear the scream of the butterfly. Come back, baby, back into my arms. We're getting tired of hanging around. Waiting around with our heads to the ground. I hear a very gentle sound, very near yet very far, very soft yet very clear. Come today, babe, come today. What have they done to the earth? What have they done to our fair sister? Ravaged and plundered, ripped her and bit her, stuck her with knives in the side of the dawn, and tied her with fences and dragged her down. I hear a very gentle sound, with your ear down to the ground. We want the world and we want it now. Mama. Now.
Whoa.
So when the music's over, when the music's over, yeah. When the music's over, turn out the light, turn out the light, turn out the light.
Man, I always love watching the Doors perform, but the thing I enjoy most about this particular performance is just that they made a concerted effort to just feel the music. I don't know if this song is normally this long, but this just felt like a jam sesh. They took their time, they waited throughout certain parts, they only changed the tune or moved on when they felt that it was time to go on. They didn't rush anything at all. You can just see in their demeanor that they were just waiting for their bodies to tell them, okay, let's move on to the next part. This song almost had like a jazzy feel to it. I love the bass line on this song. The organ was fantastic. Really enjoyed those drums in there. And the solo from the guitar was super solid. I enjoyed the little things he was doing on the guitar, like the subtle ways that he would chime in just during the whole song. It just added so much without being like up front. And of course, the vocals were fantastic on this as well. I love the way he delivered this one. His countenance was giving off seriousness, but more so like intensity and intentionality with the performance. Like even when he told them to shush while he was performing, he was really just wanting the moment to like breathe, wanting people to like focus on what they were hearing. But of course, as people do, they can't keep quiet. They always want to yell or make a noise. So then he kind of broke a little bit and just added his own stuff in there with the burp. But this was some highly entertaining stuff. Great performance from these guys. Now let's check out the lyrics on this song. The chorus goes, when the music's over, when the music's over, when the music's over, turn out the lights, turn out the lights, turn out the lights. So I feel like here music kind of represents life. So like when the music is over, there's nothing to live for, so you might as well turn out the lights. The show's over. Next verse he says, for the music is your special friend, dance on fire as it intends. Music is your only friend until the end, until the end, until the end. So this could be a metaphor for something else, but obviously he's saying music was created for a purpose. It has a purpose. It's created to get a certain reaction out of you. Maybe it wants to make you dance, maybe it wants to make you excited, maybe it wants to make you sad. He said dance on fire as the music intends, so basically just go crazy. Then he said music is your only friend until the end. So lots of interpretations that can be drawn on what that means. It seems to be a bit existential. Next verse he says, cancel my subscription to the resurrection. Send my credentials to the house of detention. I got some friends inside. The face in the mirror won't stop. The girl in the window won't drop. A feast of friends, alive she cried, waiting for me outside. So I think he's insinuating here that he's like has a spiritual fatigue in a way. Like maybe he feels like religion was pushed on him, and so he kind of wants to escape it. He said, cancel my subscription to the resurrection. And he said, send my credentials to the house of detention. So he feels like he aligns more with the outcasts of society, maybe people who are more rebellious, and he's trying to find his place in the world. He also said the face in the mirror won't stop. So like he's trying to figure out who he is. He's trying to identify like what's going on with him. He doesn't have a clear identity. That's why the picture in the mirror doesn't seem like it's him. It seems to be doing something different than what he thinks of himself. Next verse he says, before I sink into the big sleep, I want to hear the scream of the butterfly. So he's saying before he dies, he wants to see like reality. At least that's what I think he's saying, because like a butterfly represents like a gentle thing, you know, a new beginning, something that's delicate. And so a butterfly screaming is like a paradox. He wants to hear the butterfly scream because it would align more with reality. Things aren't always going good. Even a new beginning can be a harsh thing. So that's my guess on what he's saying there. Next verse he says, come back, baby, come back into my arm. We're getting tired of hanging around, waiting around with our heads to the ground. I hear a very gentle sound, very near yet very far, very soft, yeah, very clear. Come today, come today. What have they done to the earth? Yeah. What have they done to our fair sister? Ravaged and plundered and ripped her and bit her, stuck her with knives in the side of the dawn and tied her with fences and dragged her down. I hear a very gentle sound with your ear to the ground. We want the world and we want it now, now, now. So this is some very deep and poetic stuff he's saying here. He's talking about, you know, people destroying the earth. First he asked, what have we done to the earth? Then he said it's been ravaged, plundered, bit, ripped, stuck with knives, tied and dragged down by fences. It's basically saying the infrastructure that we're putting on the earth is destroying it. All the cities, pollution, and everything else we do to earth. I think he's also talking about trying to connect with the earth. He said, I hear a very gentle sound with your ear down to the ground. So maybe like listening for the earth's faint heartbeat. And then he says, we want the world and we want it now. So we want it to be released from this bondage that it's in, by people, I'm assuming. Last verse I'll go over, he says, Persian night, babe, see the light, babe, save us, Jesus, save us. So I feel like this verse may potentially be like sarcastic, since earlier he said like to cancel his subscription to the resurrection, or it could be him like realizing like even though it was pushed on me, even though it was represented wrong in front of me, maybe it was even presented wrong to me, I see that there is a goodness within it. We do need that savior and he provides hope. Either way, he's saying that somebody needs to do something. We are in a destitute place. Man, this is a deep song. You guys let me know what you thought it was about or your interpretation of it. This was a great performance, great recommendation from you guys. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content. And I'll catch you guys on the flip.